You don't chase love. And somewhere along the way, you were told that makes you cold, difficult, intimidating. But let's be honest. You didn't learn this by accident. You learned it by surviving. You learned that chasing cost you your center. You learned that explaining drains you. You learned that shrinking never made anyone stay. They call it arrogance. They call it emotional distance. They call it too much confidence. That's not what it is. What they're really reacting to is the fact that you don't negotiate your value, and people who benefit from your self-doubt hate that. You've been misjudged your entire life by people who only feel safe when they're needed. This isn't a dating strategy. It's not a defense mechanism. It's not a personality quirk. It's how your brain is wired. Your nervous system does not confuse longing with connection. Your mind does not mistake intensity for intimacy. You don't get high off pursuit. That's not trauma talking. That's discernment. Yes, it costs you options because you're not attracted to availability. You're attracted to alignment. Yes, it makes things quieter because chaos doesn't feel like chemistry to you. Yes, it means you wait longer because you can feel when someone wants you versus when they want access to you. Most people don't have that filter. They run on momentum. You run on signal. They mistake urgency for desire. You notice consistency. They chase the feeling of being chosen. You wait to see if you're respected. That gap, that's not hesitation. That's calibration. This trait didn't survive generations by being useless. It exists because someone had to see clearly while others rushed. In every system, someone has to slow the process down enough to detect truth. That's you. You're not here to audition for love. You're here to recognize it. The modern world rewards pursuit, fast texts, fast attachment, fast bonding. It celebrates people who perform availability, who overextend, who confuse effort with worth. You weren't built for that environment. You were built to stand still long enough to see who approaches with intention. That's why insecure people label you intimidating, not because you're powerful, but because you're unmoved. They react. You assess. They chase validation. You already have self-regulation. They feel chemistry immediately. You wait to see character. That difference isn't romantic, it's functional. Stop explaining why you don't chase. Stop softening your standards. Stop performing approachability to be chosen. Stand where you are. Real love doesn't run from confidence. It recognizes it. It recognizes the calm, the lack of urgency, the absence of performance. It knows you're not waiting to be completed. You're waiting to be met. And that changes the entire dynamic. You don't attract everyone. You attract the ones who aren't threatened by solidity, the ones who don't need you smaller to feel secure, the ones who understand that desire without desperation is power. You're not difficult. You're precise. You're not closed off. You're self-contained. You're not passive. You're selective. And once you see that, you can't unsee it. Nothing needs to change right now. Just notice this. The reason love hasn't felt loud in your life is because it was never meant to chase you. It was meant to recognize you.